EA's video, we're diving into some interesting insights regarding Iraq's path to becoming a player on the international stage. As we all know, taking a country to the international level is a monumental task, and it involves a great deal of effort, planning, and transformation. It's not something that happens overnight, and it's going to take a lot of time. However, there's an important catch here. Despite the long road ahead, Iraq has to get started now. There's no more time to wait on the sidelines. If they want to succeed, they have to begin their journey towards internationalization. So what does taking a country to the international level really mean in this context? For Iraq, it involves a series of interconnected steps. First and foremost, Iraq needs to stabilize its economy, strengthen its banking system, and establish a currency that holds value both locally and internationally. A stable currency is essential for any country hoping to enter the global economic stage. Currently, Iraq has been taking steps to strengthen its dinar, including bringing back the 3-0 notes into banks and pursuing the controversial project to delete the zeros. These efforts, if successful, could pave the way for a revaluation, giving the Iraqi dinar more purchasing power on the international market. But beyond currency reform, going international means that Iraq needs to foster relationships with other countries and establish trade agreements that will support its economy. As a resource-rich nation, Iraq has a lot to offer. Its oil industry is one of the biggest assets, but to truly thrive internationally, Iraq needs to diversify. This means investing in sectors beyond oil, like agriculture, manufacturing, and tourism, to create a more balanced and resilient economy. By doing so, Iraq can reduce its reliance on oil revenue and stabilize its economy for the long term. Internationalization also requires that Iraq implement strong governance, transparency, and anti-corruption measures. Investors, businesses, and countries won't feel confident partnering with Iraq unless they believe that the government is committed to operating under fair and transparent practices. This is an area where Iraq has struggled in the past, but in recent years, there have been pushes towards better governance. If Iraq can continue down this path, it will make the country a much more attractive place for international investment and business development. Of course, this isn't going to be a quick process. Iraq is still dealing with the aftermath of years of conflict and political instability, and it's going to take time to fully recover and transform its economy. However, the key point here is that they have to start now. If Iraq wants to succeed on the international stage, the reforms and initiatives need to begin sooner rather than later. The sooner Iraq starts to implement these changes, the sooner they can reap the benefits of international engagement and economic growth. In conclusion, the journey to internationalization is complex, but Iraq is at a critical juncture. While the process may take time, the important thing is that Iraq must take the first step. And as they continue to move forward with reforms and initiatives, they can begin to carve out their place on the global stage.